Hello, everybody, and welcome to some Wano League action here, as we are now into the quarterfinals this season, and we have some beautiful games coming up with Jokertard versus Stardekk, and that's the first quarterfinal here, best of 3. Semifinals will be best of 5, finals best of 5. And we are in the lower bracket here. Winner will play against the winner between Team and Place and Skific. We have good prize money on the line, as always, over at Matcherino. So if you want to help out, you can still help out funding. But we're already at $166, so that's amazing. So thanks for everybody helping out there, making that go bigger. And yeah, we have a pretty classic matchup here in front of us. It was played on the old patch, even though it was being played slightly after the new patch came out, but I guess they didn't want to get into the whole new balance shenanigans. So here we go. And Chloride, what do you say about this matchup we got here?
I mean, so far, Stardekk playing second Panzer Grenadier, basically number one Warno division. This is the Soldier 76 of Warno. This is the standard 1-to-1 basic starting division, basically, at this point, if you want to be competitive. It's got forward deployment, it's got mech, it's got combined arms. Everything is better than the worst, but cheaper than the best. And with no significant weaknesses, no open problems here. And second Panzer Grenadier, very good when it comes to just getting the numbers out there on board. Doesn't have any of these weaknesses that can be immediately countered by a division like First UK, which is the forward deploying armored division. Used to be the only one. I think nowadays it's still kind of the only one, but with a lot of good recon units. A lot of other forward deployment has arrived in the game, and also challengers are just not as good as they used to be back in the day. We're seeing here
Challengers were
Joker.
never good, but yeah.
They used to have like 19 armor, didn't they? 18, whatever. But the Pararover Milans, excellent forward deploying unit, going out there and getting a pretty safe, not really that aggressive positions on the southern town of Oscar. Also, SAS patrols and Terrier's Para going out there, but the numbers are easily going in Stardekk's favor. Stardekk is getting the very standard, extremely powerful 2 vetted up Leopard 1A, 1A1 fire support tanks, as well as 5 Scimitars, not Scimitars, Scorpions. Scorpions are 40 points. They got dogshit weaponry, but they are still recon vehicles, and you can do rushing with them. In this case, just the suppression damage from those bad 76mm guns is enough to win these early engagements. Neither side heavily investing on the northern area. Both are sending recon helicopters, which will, of course, give pretty close to perfect information. And but Joker investing only a single infantry unit, some support equipment, and a tank up north will not be able, in my opinion, to actually exploit the weakness of Stardekk's opener up north as well. And so in this case, I have a feeling that Stardekk's more decisive play and numbers are going to win the opener, or at least it looks like that out there. And the fighting will likely happen on Oscar, where second Panzer Grenadier, in my opinion, has the infantry tab advantage, even though British infantry is not really like bad, but first UK infantry is worse than second Panzer Grenadier infantry.
Chieftain Mark 9 coming in here as the one tank for the Joker, whilst we have 2 Leo 1A1s though on the other side. And yeah, the Scorpion, as you said, a lot of shitty guns and many of those pushing forward. Stardekk loves that unit. Both helicopters passing by each other, as the Javelins haven't caught up to hunt them down. The Zwillinge on the other side, opening up on the Gazelle, will get the kill there. And yeah, the question is, with the forward deploy advantage into Oscar, will Stardekk be able to push Joker out of the zone before Joker's reinforcement get in there? Because those will be on the way soon. And yeah, in the north, both sides will stand still, but if Joker can contest Oscar, that obviously will lead to a point advantage. And with that, then also with the advantage in having to be being able to play defensive through the rest of the game, because then Stardekk will have to hunt against that pointed lead. So Stardekk would want to push through this quite quickly, but is approaching it surprisingly slowly here, as the SAS Patrol and Terrier Paracal Gustav are holding out in the middle, and now Jokertard's reinforcements are flowing in.
Yeah, the Assault Pioneers coming in on no 432s, FV 432s. No, it's way too slow, way slower than the max. Why buy that unit specifically? SAS Patrol are pretty nice units for 70.
You get a discount and it has a smoke. Like the FV432 nowadays is actually pretty goated, because it's slow, yes, but it's 15 points. Like, it's cheaper than a truck. You get the unit on a discount basically, and you get a smoke with it. Like, that's why you buy them.
And I guess it might have its uses against the Pioneers specifically, but I just think, you want this stuff to be there fast. The enemy is approaching already. So the SAS Patrol are 75-point units. They have GSR and they got sniper rifles, satchels, and for its price, very powerful unit, but it is not the unit to do this. This is not like the standard SAS squad at 9-man with a bunch of machine guns. These units can be micro to fight against the Pioneers and the attacking West German units, but they are going to lose a straight up fight. The Pioneers have shock and satchels. They're 50 points and they got 10 men versus the 6-man 75-point SAS Patrol. So if Stardekk keeps this, Stardekk getting vehicles, getting Luxes and Strikers, and as well as another Pioneer squad here. But as long as Stardekk keeps up this entry point into the zone, they will be able to build up faster and maybe even stronger than what Joker could do. If Joker gets a nice engagement here, with the Chieftains being superior to both the Leo 1s and especially the Scorpions, the Chieftains' speed, the lack of speed, needs to be exploited by Stardekk's Strikers, the swing-fire missiles here. And if the Strikers can get some hits in, I think the infantry will likely start pushing, but at the same time, Joker is not taking any useless risks and is building up long-range defenses to fight off this light mechanized support blob that is getting built up here. Now, Stardekk's infantry is engaging, but they are doing it in a bad corner. There are all of the units, basically, except for one SAS Patrol, are engaging at the same time. The MP5 SDs doing incredible job. There's also a leader given an extra buff here. Stardekk immediately recognizing that's a bad engagement and runs off. Oh, and Joker coming in maybe with a counterattack here with the 6 Gazelle rockets, all of them with the 12 missiles, just enough to destroy them, especially in town fights where it's difficult to get the gun AA close. Harrier HE2 with the big bombs dropping in and removing 2 of the SAS patrols here, but so far the Gazelles are still alive, and Warrior Appliques are bringing in infantry reinforcements, and even Joker getting a vetted up Abbot here as well to start getting the light or medium artillery fire onto those Pioneer troops. So far, there's a Challenger Mark II as well, so as Joker's technological superiority or tank superiority is growing, and the front line that Stardekk is going to be attacking now has already developed pretty widely, with the Pararover Milan securing the southeast side of the zone. And Assault Pioneers are smaller squads by 2 men, but they also have 2 machine guns, and being British, they also have 5.56 weaponry, which does more DPS than the 7.62 weaponry of the West Germans.
Armored rifles now pushing forward here through the town. Pioneers will get overwhelmed. The Strikers getting involved against the Warriors. Good position there, but the Milan 2 finds the Striker as well. Milan 2 still flying. Striker doesn't get hit. Warrior Applique goes down. But it's a +1 situation here for Joker. Joker up 400 points. And I mean, first UK can go pretty well into the defense. Yes, there is a slight artillery advantage here with the MR10s on the side of second, but they will have to get a lot of kills here to make that work, and every bit of tick here will be helpful for Jokertard for the late game. The artillery with the Abbot trying to hunt down the Leo 2A3 leader there, not doing all that much damage yet. More scouts with low 80s trying to come around. The Zwilling are doing a good job slowly removing the helicopters from the map, whilst the town fight is pretty equal there. Pioneers under heavy rocket fire get pushed back, and the MOR-10s here now getting involved with artillery against the Terrier Paras. And the Javelin in the north. Ooh, is Stardekk setting up a push there? For now, Joker has not invested anything into the northern zone, so an attack following up those two MR-10s could be really successful. First infantry unit goes down. Javelin likely going to go down as well. There's only one scout now remaining and a couple vehicles. But there's not that much for Stardekk yet there either. So maybe revealing his card a bit too early there with this MR10 strike.
Yeah, I think that is a really good play for Stardekk here. That's basically a way with the positions being so predictable and there being recon and units all around the place. After Stardekk spotted the number of units that had been bought here by Joker, I think it's a very nice call to start applying pressure up north, because even if you're only losing your pioneers or something, you are forcing the enemy to reinforce these areas. Oh, two Harriers dropping in here could be catastrophic.
Ooh, they get the leader. That's good. That will stop the take. The other side brings a Jaguar HE around as well, though. And that one gets his bombs off as well, gets the leader and the Zwilling as well, and will make it out alive. One Harrier got shut down on the other side, so big loss there as well. And actually, it will stay as a draw because both sides lost their leader before they could capture the full territory. And that means the +1 here for Joker continues. So great airstrikes by both sides, abusing the lack of air defense on the other side. Ihawk there tried to help out, got a hit. That's why we saw the Jaguar going down to 1 hit point, but the rest of the AA not really present here to help out with the kill, and that leaves the south in a stalemate, whilst the push into the north from Stardekk is really starting. Has Pioneer Carl Gustav already in the town, and is now moving up Fallschirmjäger Führer there too, trying to get around for all of this. MR10s continuously firing now as well, re-aiming around the map now for the northern part of it, as the Rover Milan in the south is shooting more shots. Artillery helps out dealing with the Zwillinge, so both sides really getting into the mid-game grind here for two ways, the classic artillery duels.
Yeah, I think the artillery kind of ramping up under 10 minutes, some 8 minutes, buying two heavy artillery to just kind of try to spend your ammunition and your artillery in trading up on the other position when you're not necessarily getting the results you want in the other. That's like some of the most innovative two legs play we have seen in the whole season so far. And though right now Stardekk did trade really badly, and the southern position here is really under threat. The Joker is moving up a mechanized force on the south part, and it's only getting faced down by strikers and leopard ones. There could be a breakthrough so significant if the strikers get destroyed here that Joker could easily start threatening Papa. And when that kind of fight happening, as Stardekk is also trying to push in against it.
There was a shutdown on the Tornado. Tornado got a Chieftain in the south, nearly got out, but the Tornado F3, even though this was still using the old Super Temps without the range buff, was getting the kill there, and now the push of Jokertard through the southern edge of the map comes in, and yeah, this is looking rough for Stardekk. Stardekk, with the counterattack in the north, gets the capture there, but if you lose the southern zone, that will still leave the tick at 0. And that's a big, big problem. And getting back into the town when the enemy has entrenched on the border of it is so tough. Yes, the MR10s can help out there, but the strikers here better get some kills. Otherwise, this situation is going down real quick. ATGMs both missed there. This is not looking good for Stardekk. Gets a kill in the north. Gets a warrior peak now, but loses a striker. The Scorpion and the Leo 23 moving in there. More infantry needed into this town.
Oh,
Yes.
Leo 2 getting targeted by Jaguar HE2. HE2 just barely missing, but managing to route the Leopard, maybe buying just a little bit time for the Warrior Appliques to start getting damage in.
Yeah, Warrior Applique does miss there. Scorpion does come around, and In the same time, South is completely collapsing. Pioneer is about to be pushed out. More units rolling into the battlefield. MR10 coming around here will try to hunt down the enemy Abbott, which has shot a lot of rounds here. Gazelle rockets moving in for resupply as well. As the artillery about to be aimed, but yeah, the big question is how does Stardekk get a tick back up here? And there could have been a slight chance for a big breakthrough in the north, but forces were a bit indecisive there. And without any of the rear zones, this is going to be a long game here for both sides. But
Yeah, right now the Stardekk's kind of passivity right in the opener when they enter the town is it was a bad move, I think. I think you called it out when it happened because the momentary superiority of the Pioneers was stopped by allowing Joker to build that really wide front line. And if the light vehicles had gone all in right at the start, then they would have been able to maybe suppress the limited defenses of Joker, but those things just became obsolete very fast.
yeah, Panzer Grenadier there sitting around as well. MR10 moving around through the north. Scorpions being involved against the scout. Getting some shots out there. At the other side, the Abbot did survive though. Didn't die to the counter battery and is now trying to annoy the Milan 2 team. Whilst, yeah, we sit now in the outskirts of the southern area now for Stardekk, and Stardekk kind of needs a breakthrough through the north now. But achieving that is something that they have to do quite quickly now, as otherwise there will just be too many reinforcements there, and I don't quite see that happening right now. A couple more kills could be helpful. Warrior Pleak goes down. If you can get the Jelly 2 maybe killed off, or at least the Para Rover, yeah, that's another kill. Pioneer Carl Gustav pushing forward. But Leo 283 has to be careful. Gets an engine damage there against the Chelly. Chelly doesn't spot it. Oh, Harry HE goes down. And the AA here, still not good for Stardekk. Still losing too many units to those tornadoes here.
Yeah, the armored rifles are a inefficient choice here for infantry fights. Even though they have good weaponry and they're only 40 points, they don't have the shock trait and they don't have satchels. So any pioneer units that just get into touching range will destroy the armored rifles pretty quickly. But the up leak really is the power base here, and the armored rifles is comes with it. But this basically means that Joker needs to do vehicle micro here because he's deciding to not spam the place filled with assault pioneers, and assault pioneers being the more standard town fighting unit.
Yes. And artillery coming in from the south now. Chieftain goes down with a one shot. That's big, but we have a Leo 283 being lost here in the north as well. So, whilst that kill is a nice revenge, it comes only after the momentum was lost a bit more for our player in blue. And Stardekk is fighting on. The artillery can kill off a lot of stuff here if the tick stays slow and they have the time for it. But we have to see if that actually happens, as 30. Yeah, the tick is coming up here. Artillery, the MR10 pushing out the CV. MR10 doing a good job. Will stop the tick. 700 points. That's a decent lead here. Gives you a bit of breathing room as Joker. And it's a big, big problem here. Oh, and getting an even bigger problem for Stardekk.
Yeah, Stardekk now has two Leopard 2s, and with a Jaeger Aufklärer out there spotting the front and some bunch of Gepards actually doing air defense, the Leopards are ready to move. Remember, kids, do not do tank attacks without sufficient air defenses for them, and do not also do tank attacks without recon spotting for it. And the challengers here, even though upvetted significantly, uh, I believe they are worse due to the rate of fire difference than the leopards. That in a 1v1 fight, the leopard does win, and the leopard being way faster can also disengage, and which is what Stardekk is doing here right now. Stardekk's infantry is getting getting some advancements done here, but with the Leopard 2s going that far and refusing to fight, there is already supply for Joker, and Stardekk has not even bought the supply. Maybe the CH-53 moves in to repair, but kind of inefficiently dealing with that tank attack. And now the Leopards are moving down southeast to fight off 4 warrior appliques.
Yeah, we have some decent looks and Leo 1 refill here, but the push here in the north is the key factor right now, where this game gets decided. 2 Leo 2A3s, they have to do a lot of work, kill off a good couple of armored vehicles, otherwise this game is starting to become an issue. Leo 2A3s now moving forward as the tanks there got stand down for a second. Armored rifles pushing slowly through the open here in the south. But warrior appliques finally have another spot. Smoke coming around.
The Joker moving the Pararover Milan, getting a full Jaeger Outclarer squad, and now there's the middle here, the south side, completely blind. Leopard 2A3 not going to be able to attack, or if it does, it is going to be under risk. And just taking out recon squads, getting such a good luck with those can buy you so much if you're on the defense.
Yeah, Leo 2A3 there now. Getting engine damage, getting sniped. Oh, that is big. Challenger Mark II in the north gets shut down on the other side, so at least no recapture here of the northern zone, but now we're down to only 2 Leo 2A3s, and your numbers in those heavy tanks are somewhat limited in 2nd Panzer Grenadier. Plus, you really want to keep the momentum up because the enemy can bring them out non-stop. So, losing one of them here is really painful. MR10 trying to come around towards the south. And
Joker's Gazelles are not in a good spot. Most of them don't have ammunition right now, and they really need to be doing the damage exactly right now with only a 1 full-strength armored rifle squad being out there. Stardekk is now at A-move territory, but I think the reason that he's not doing that is because so many of his units also need supply, and it's currently lacking.
Yeah, we see the resupply in the north. Panzer Grenadiers pushing forward. The leader there holding out nicely. But yeah, Stardekk needs to either find a way to getting back into the south or push through the rear into Alpha, and neither of those things will be easy. Brings around an infantry leader and some infantry for the south together with the looks, but the enemy never left this area, so the infantry and ATGM teams are still the same as back then. And we now have more planes coming in again. Lynx alarm actually moving around here. As yeah, the MR10, that's the key factor here. That could decide the game for Stardekk. Stardekk just needs to get some good hits here in a row with these bad boys.
Yeah, and the best tank in the game right now here, at least stats wise, the Challenger Mark III. With this, I'm sorry if I earlier thought that these were Mark IIs. The Challenger Mark IIIs are superior to the Leo 2A3s due to sharing the 20-point penetration gun. And now that the Challengers are going to be able to, despite this the points advantage here, as long as Joker manages to secure the southern town back, which is going to be happening in a moment, Joker can actually just try to hold on long ranges. And with the British Strikers, Swingfires, Milan 2s, and the Challenger Mark IIIs, not to mention the Lynx Hell Arms and all the rest of the ATGMs here, they will be able to fight off the tank component of 2nd Panzer Grenadier on long ranges, I believe, which would then once again have Stardekk instead try to get into close range attacks, which would involve attacking the southern area. So now we are already seeing here Joker is taking some space and preparing for a long defense instead of trying to recapture the town. In my opinion, the correct tactical choice.
Yes, Jaguar HE here also coming close, but getting pushed back. Fallschirmjäger Führer gets killed off in the south, so the +1 here will end again, and +1 is really not a lot. It's only a slow 40 points per minute, so you really want more than this, and for that you would have to go into the 2-pointer into the rear, but like either north or south, but the north one for sure being a lot easier in this matchup. But M10s try striking away against infantry, trying a good job. As we have more martyrs coming in, more standard infantry and martyrs, and another leader trying to contest it once more. But just sending in waves after waves into the enemy is not the way. You would want to save up and get some kind of wind arms first.
Yeah, the up league defense here is doing a lot of good work. Milan ones don't one shot kill anything except the strikers, I believe. So the and the scimitars as well. So they're going to be inefficient when the front line is made of up leaks and challengers. I think Stardekk's attacks here going towards Alpha are going to be so inefficient, and knowing the fact that there are still so many chieftains and Challenger Mark IIs and just ATGMs, First UK has no shortage of these units, and First UK has a very short reinforcement path to drive in. As we see the Challenger Mark III and the SAS Patrol, they can just drive those roads and immediately target the only road leading to Alpha that Stardekk needs to capture. The second unofficial road is going through the forest, but that is very slow and can be countered with small numbers of infantry. So this path that Stardekk is taking here, that Stardekk is going to be forced to take here, is something that a division like 79th or 3rd or like heavier division wants these engagements. But right now, this is going to be a gauntlet of constantly exposing your side to something. And with air attacks, Seed coming in here, and the Challenger Mark IIIs being the superior tanks.
Yeah, Harry HE coming around. We'll try to help out with this. And the MR10 still doing a good job. Aiming up now. As F14 obviously loses an air engagement there against a Tornado Seed. And the Jaguar HE goes down. That's a nice kill. Big push over the open field in the north is coming. Leo 283 leader there. Really risky play. If that gets hit by air, that could be devastating. But situation for now is okay here. Units falling back in the north. Not getting into the rear. And the pig has
Stardekk's
to be
Jaeger,
removed.
if Stardekk's Jaeger of Clara gets taken out here, it's going to be completely blind again. Though the Jaeger did spot the reinforcements and the helicopter, the supply and the helicopters, so the M110s are targeting those.
Yeah, that's a good target. And the MR10s are really what carries Stardekk this deep into this game. Like, they are constantly firing at good targets, but they need to maybe do even more, as the MR10 just is really struggling to get the kill there. South is pretty stale. Stardekk tries to get in with Panzer Grenadiers and Sultan again. No artillery on this section, as you said. It's all going towards the north right now, towards the supply units and the abbot. But the chieftains in the north, or the challengers in the north with the Leo 2s, that's a pretty interesting fight. But it seems like both sides are shying away from frontal engagement. So instead, it's the small little area where the fights are and where the Panzer Grenadiers get melted.
Yeah, so currently Stardekk has no vision of any units anywhere, except now that the Panzer Grenadiers are engaging in the town. But the Panzer Grenadier here, once again, very suboptimal unit. Does not have shock, only 6 men, has a sniper rifle and medium machine gun, so it can do pretty good suppression on medium and long ranges. But the assault pioneers here are just gonna be able to walk in, satchel them, and then use the shock trades and their numbers easily beat these fights. The Hellarm and maybe the Wounded Chieftain will do something about the fire support of Stardekk's forces. Meanwhile, Eyehawks really showing their worth here, taking out Tornado F3 and tagging the second one, giving a pretty decent air window for Stardekk. Actually, if they want to start bombing the southern town.
Yeah, I'm not sure how many planes Stardekk has left, though, as you don't get that many S25s in that deck, so they might already be running closely out of it.
But
F-16A moving
there could
around.
be a Meshekwafe. Come on, who doesn't play with it on this map?
MR10 trying to come around against the Javelin. Not doing it yet just yet though. The +1 for the blue team is back. Got the northern zone completely cleaned up as well. And now it's just a time or it's just a question of tick rate. As okay, we are 200 now. ATGM MR10 still doing their job. But the rest of the Dutch doesn't really seem to function right now. Like, they have a lot of space, yes, but not quite sure what to do with it. As Mothers
Yeah,
slowly push in here to take some more engagements in the southern area.
yeah. Stardekk is really trying to once again build up the mech blob. This time the conditions are way better though. There's limited long range defense capabilities for Joker. Joker's Hell Arm needs to be needs to go out there and do some damage immediately. The There are no resources for Joker to really fight off the few vehicles that are right now going to be doing a lot of free damage. Meanwhile, the M110s are attritioning away the infantry tab, and yeah, the breakthrough for Stardekk could happen here. But how then is Stardekk going to be able to secure the northern town, which is currently under pretty significant threat, with nothing here in between the Eyehawks and the approaching warrior Apleaks?
Yeah, only one Mother Milan there, still around. No helicopters, no BO-105s or so. The planes could be an option, but the spread of Joker here is pretty good as well. So the Challenger and the Scimitars and the Warriors doing a decent job there. Challenger Mark II leader on the way. Tornado actually getting the links in the south, but a lot of blue units dying. Some Martyrs with some Panzer Grenadiers. Another Panzer Grenadier squad getting eliminated in the north. Seed plane coming around. Reveals the Eyehawks, but the Eyehawks keep on turning off again. Ooh, Tornado goes down here in the end. As armored rifles sit next to the resupply line here. Get some good hits against the Leo 2s. And yeah, without the Leo 2 fist on this map, if you want to win the late game as second Panzer Grenadier against the heavier division, that's just going to be really tough. We have a big flanking maneuver in the south. We maybe could see a big deep dive into the far south, but there is still too much on the pathway through the town, and moving around the town is really tedious and micro intensive, so don't quite think that's the plan. The plan would still be to try to like find the spots where they are and hit those.
Joker's armored rifles got a really good damage against both the Leo 1 and the Mother Milan here, buying them a little bit of time for the reinforcements of challengers and uplink, and even a radar recon unit. Meanwhile, Tornado AT is going to try to dive the Challenger up north. There is barely any air defense here.
Yeah, but Shelly has enough frontal armor to survive a frontal hit. Eyehawk on the other side did get turned off, is moving around. Shelly Mark II coming in. It got pre-aimed by the MR10s, but good dodge there by Joker. And now Joker has reduced the take to a +1. Might be able to push more infantry in. +1 would still be quite good here for Stardekk for the points, but Joker does get further forward here now in the south again. Does win the infantry fights. There's not all that much around, and should win the engagements in the north soon here as well. BO-105s with the ATGMs, letting it fly. We see the MR10s here with the big guns coming in again for the upleaks in the north. Like, yeah, this is really a good one. Shelly Mark III goes down. MR10's really doing a great job, but the rest in these engagements here, all not quite going Stardekk's way. The Leo 2 losses and so on, all is pretty painful.
Yeah, infantry fights in the southern town here still for the moment for Joker, which means that the recapturing of the town and moving the Milan into a firing position can happen very easily now that the Challenger, big boy Challenger, and the cavalry can rush back that northern area with very little that can stop them right now. Panzer Grenadiers can do damage, especially by side shotting, but with Spartan ZB298 radar recon, it's going to be unlikely.
Yeah. Warrior Pleak there, nearly going down with units inside. We have a Lux on X-Ray, but we have no CV unit moving to X-Ray. That could be something that would swing the game if there would be a real zone, like switcheroo there, but their CV here comes in too late. If the Sultan would already be on the way to that spot, that would be big right now, but it has to go through all the red units in the south, and I don't quite see how that's going to be happening. Warrior Pleaks going down on both sides. Spartan goes down on the north as well, but the one Fallschirmjäger that's still in there basically is on the edge of it. So the +1 is getting closer now to the point difference, but I feel like Joker just needs 2 CVs here and A-click a bit harder in the south, and then the situation should be back into their hands.
Yeah, the Abbott micro up north is doing good work, but it is taking a little bit of capacity away from Joker, maybe. Now Joker's remaining infantry moving in to stop the Jaeger outclarer, but losing just way too many units due to inaction. The FS Pala Milan managed to fire all of its 6 rounds, and even though a bunch of them missed, that shouldn't have happened. There could have been an engagement there had Joker looked there. But even then, seems to be going pretty well here in the south as well as north for Jokertard. Now, Stardekk's wounded Leopard 2s are moving in the center here, so attacking a town with the enemy both on the southern and northern, on both of your flanks, both the right and the left. Really, really, really bad place for a wounded Leopards to be, and they need to be constantly micromanaged by Stardekk. Anything could really, at this point, break the back of Stardekk's fighting force.
Yeah, the south has fully collapsed as well. And there is no CV here on the battlefield for Joker, which makes me wonder if the Joker has some more in the deck. But
Oh no, we're driving in the town.
Yes, CV in the north moving around. There is still a Challenger Mark II behind all of this. Leo 185s coming along. Immediately get hit by a Challenger Mark II though. Getting reduced to rebels there. M109's coming around on the other side. PO 105 goes down. F16 in the south is in. But yeah, once more big losses here for Stardekk, including a Leo 283 here killed off by the armored rifles. And yeah, this is just not what you want here in this stage. +2 is back. That's maybe the only hope, that Joker just doesn't quite get enough CVs around, and maybe you can take out the tank in the north. If you could take out the Challenger with a rush, then there wouldn't be a CV on the battlefield for Stardekk for a while. Lux goes down in the south actually, losing against the Milan 2 and the Chieftain. Mark 9 that came around. Chieftain one-shotting, killing the Lux there as it revealed itself. And now the artillery coming into the north, as this only needs to be captured here for Joker, and then all is fine. BO 105 going down. 5 minutes remaining.
Jaguar
Still
HE.
no CV. Ooh, does miss. Can the Tornado AT find a kill? It had spotting there. Enemy AA though comes around, gets the Tornado before it can get to the Challenger Mark II. The points would still be enough here.
Ooh, the Leopard is down.
Like this. But there we go. Yeah, Leopard goes down, and there comes the immediate surrender. As Stardekk, needed to have that stay alive. Both sides really throwing away a lot of CVs and most likely running a bit short there, and Stardekk also realizing even if they bought DLC at that moment in time, it wouldn't have reached the front line fast enough, likely. And that's...
Look, all things considered, I am a man of honor. I will admit when my presuppositions are not getting fulfilled, and that was a fucking banger of a game, and we don't see a lot of those on Two Lakes. I don't think the towns were recaptured. There was momentum after like the first few minutes of build-up, where a bunch of interesting things happened, both in the tactics wise and Stardekk immediately trying to get into the artillery game and managing this get those M110A A's out really early. I was also like really happy with Joker's performance there. Joker did not do the mistakes that I was constantly looking out for, and kind of relied on the hard fundamentals of having better long range engagements on defense and being able with suitable amount of mech beat the fire support. Here talking about Gepards, Leo 1s, and Martyrs of 2nd Panzer Grenadier. So recognizing the strengths of 1st UK, playing to those strengths, and not making mistakes. Meanwhile, Stardekk absolutely not a pushover. A couple of times I did think the Stardekk may have had it now, but in the end, just good fundamentals and good trading. And so, what do you think, Pochos?
Yeah, really well executed two legs game. You say it was fancy. It had its back and forth, but I think in the end it still came down to the classic two legs. Jokertard got the point advantage. Stardekk didn't get the opener quite right and was trying to catch up all game. And the defender has a massive advantage, and Jokertard used that advantage just well enough to get it through the game with the point lead here in the end. So, yeah, job well done here.
Also, something I didn't get to notice that Joker opened the game with 2 leaders, I believe, which is a choice that basically speaks to Joker wanting to most likely win by like 100 points, which was what was about to happen there, more or less.
Yeah, exactly. So really, job well done by Joker. And we're gonna see if Stardekk can bring it back here. Best of 3 now. It's elimination. So Jokertard 1 map away from making it to the semifinal. Stardekk has to stop that there, win the next map, or the league run is over for our player here. That was in the blue. Let's see if we see him in the blue next game as well. Short break, and then we're gonna be back with that second match. So, game number 2 between Stardekk and Joker. And we have Stardekk in blue again, but that's because it's this time not a NATO versus NATO, but a Pact versus Pact game. And Stardekk is on a division that he praises a lot out there, and rightfully so, I would say now. The 119th Tenkovi is a really, really interesting deck. Whilst on the other side, 9 Panzer has really performed lately, even after the nerfs, quite fantastically. So both of these divisions here coming around with a lot of good results on their back over the last couple of weeks. And the matchup is an interesting one on the map as well, as if it goes long, I feel like Stardekk's division has a massive advantage with the TADUDs on this map. And the opener can go really explosive into their favor as well, but surviving the mid T7 game T72 masses and BMP1 and BMP2 masses that will come their way, that's going to be the questionable part. And yeah, Joker bringing around a decently fun opener here as well. So, what do you say is the plan here for the two players?
So it seems to be Joker wants to play with the aggro. One of the Rasberka BMP2s here there's only one right now because these are very expensive units and also very powerful. And so Stardekk seems to be just taking an infantry attack, a very daring infantry attack actually, with the OP Spetsnaz trying to get into a very nice spotting position northeast of Anna. And meanwhile, in the south, we're going to see the TO-55 flame tanks, the vetted up flame tanks, trying to, there's a bunch of BRDMs now. Okay, so the flame tanks are going into the crossroad or the T road, the T cross at the middle of the points, and that is a great area for them because with their numbers and their flamers in these medium range engagements, they can do a very nice damage to basically everything that Joker would put out there except a tank. And even then, on those ranges, the tank fights could go well for the TO-55s. Now, those are the only affordable units out there outside of the BRDM2s, which are also going in basically acting as infantry support weapons, I think, for the Spetsnaz, trying to compensate for the fact that you do get so little infantry, and the infantry with 119th, and the infantry that you do get, you can't afford to lose it, so you're going to need every machine gun you need. And but really just the pretty standard reasonably defensive Motto Aufklärer BMP1 defensive opener that we've seen people do with 9th recently, supported with the perfect information by these Mi-2 helicopters and the firepower of the Mi-2 urns. It could be that the BRDM2s and the Spetsnaz are easy pickings for Joker if Joker manages them well, spots them and manages them. Now, of course, late game equipment for Joker is objectively worse in basically every way than what the 119th can bring out. But the question is, who gets to bring their stuff out first? Does Stardekk actually shock Joker well enough here to put Joker into thinking that, well, there's no way I'm ever going to be able to catch up with those numbers?
Yeah, Mi-2 Urns here pushing forward. There is no AA here whatsoever, and that is worrying. We have some BRDMs, but there's nothing here to really deal with the Mi-2 Urn. The BRDMs with the 50 cals can move around, but 2 OP Spetsnaz already taken from the battlefield by these helicopters. I'm not sure if Stardekk kind of forgot about those Mi-2 Urns in 9th, because this opener is way too aggressive considering those being around, and everything gets shredded here. The BRDMs all go down, the OP Spetsnaz all go down. This is a fantastic opener here for Joker, and just a complete shambles for Stardekk. The 119th here just going a good bit too far, and another Spetsnaz going down in the north. Stardekk just trying to salvage the situation, but BMP1 here hunting down his BMP2. The Mi-2 units can just dodge away from that, and Tunguska now coming in after the fact, but that obviously is coming into a spot where there's no infantry now anymore. So this whole situation was insanely costly without any real value gained, because Stardekk has no staying power in the points that he pushed into with only one at BRDM and a single BMP2 now that even gets hurt pretty badly by the MI2 Urn. Runs out of the ammo before it can get the kill there, but the situation's still absolutely terrible now when the T-72 and the BMP-1s come in to deal with the whole situation and capture the point. Stardekk is in a world of trouble.
Yeah, this went really badly for Stardekk, and I was just constantly thinking, oh, there's gonna be a plane, and I saw that there was originally a Tunguska going alongside with those TL-55s and just nothing. And now with the T-80U, the very expensive 310 point unit going out there into the southern area, and alongside the Motorasvedka, it can theoretically do some work here, but it's not gonna achieve a breakthrough, and that's not gonna be the points you want to spend when Joker is currently getting really nice trades and engagements up north. And after breaking through these few recon vehicles, there is gonna be free reign for the BMPs to go all through to the back point. And now the middle Spetsnaz forces also getting targeted by the helicopters here. The helicopters that look like Thomas the Tank engines if they were made helicopters. I really like them. MI2 is shaped like a friend, you know.
But it's not friend, even though friend is shaped like one, and that's what Stardekk really learns to feel here right now. As no AA around, and even the center forces now get completely annihilated. Stardekk has to fall back completely, and this is a complete disaster now. As the north is collapsed, the center is collapsed, and his forces in the south, they are not that weak, but they can't go anywhere. They have no recon around, they have no AA around, they have no infantry around. Like, it's all only tanks now. And he is going for a Hail Mary setup towards the north. Now, no! The Tunguska falls as well. Oh, this is a world of pain here for Stardekk. And I don't see how he can recover this. Like, this would need some mad maneuvering now. And a couple of massive hiccups and miscalculations on the side of Joker to lose this. MI24 is a good defensive unit here for now in the north, but without the Tunguska, all it takes is those MiG-23s that are already being brought in now to hunt that down. Even if he dodges it them for a while, he can't shoot them down. So yeah, MI24P here in trouble, and it isn't even dodging away, so it will get shut down here. Next expensive loss. Only a couple of Aufklärungs BMP1 going down, and units pushed to the center. +5 already achieved. Yeah, Stardekk just with the completely wrong opener for the matchup.
Yeah, now Joker has like permanent initiative. There was a helicopter. Joker killed it with fighters. Now Stardekk is buying a fighter, but and the fighter is also very expensive with 260 points. And there is nothing but the MI2s or the MiG-23s to fight with the fighter. So the fighter is not really that relevant either. And there's also air defense, so the fighter could be tagged by a coup at any point if it miscalculates. Speaking of which,
oh no, SU-27 burning badly there. The escort he trying to help out, but SU-27 goes down to the MiG-23 MLs as well. Yeah, this is just like a cascade of issues, because the first ones are just too big to really catch up with, and then you have to take risks. Like, Stardekk had to take massive risks here after the opener loss, and he tried, but Joker was in the right spots every single time, and that's how a game like that looks like if you just get completely wrong-footed. And that's why I love Wano. That's why I like Wano more than, for example, Broken Arrow or Company of Heroes, because if you fuck up your opener like this, sorry my French there, you get punished, and you get punished real hard for it. Your game will run away from you, and that's what I love about it. The whole tension at any second in the game that you can lose a game in the first 5 minutes or in the last 3, and that is just the great feeling of Wano, of games like this. And yeah, Motschützen here in the north getting pushed back. TO-55s now have to do a massive amount of work here. It's just basically clearing out the north completely, but there is two T-72s and too much infantry here. But the infantry of Stardekk once more got caught off there. Motostrelki and OP's Besnats going down, and Joker even pushing to the crossroad now through the forest.
Yeah, and with the initiative and air supremacy secured, there is a Mi-24P helicopter going out there to do some long-range fire support for Joker. Now, as well as the two T-72 M1s getting brought into the middle, now that the Motoschützen platoon has managed to capture the middle area, there is very little here. Like playing 1/19th, you're immediately taking a risk, and the risk is that the game is going to go like this. If you don't get, you basically you have two different choices for 1/19th on most maps. One of them is doing this, which is the very aggro opener, trying to get the kills, trying to get into the fights, trying to put the good stuff up first. And then when the enemy is on the back foot, you immediately do like mega scaling. You take the heaviest units in the Soviet, Soviet units in the game, the best tanks, and then you just lean on them. The second one is that you open up with a tank blob, and then you grow that blob slowly all throughout the game. But the problem with the blob tactic is that an enemy with more initiative, an enemy with more cheaper units and faster units can just stretch you. They can push the other sides. They can take your back point, and they can just avoid engaging you while they capture the map. And Stardekk chose to do the aggro stuff, and now they're trying to kind of transition into getting the tank blob up north, but they're fighting from such a position of disadvantage that there is basically at this point Stardekk cannot afford to lose anything.
Yeah, we tried to see Stardekk holding the line here now. The T-ADU is being microed like a hero, but there's just so much around it. Mi-24 goes down. Escorti is doing a really good job as well here. But yeah, this best of three might end faster than Stardekk hoped. As OP's Besnats here now coming around against the MEV, doing a good job. Also, thank you for the raid, Timon. Hello everybody who came to the stream. We are here now in game number 2 of the quarterfinals of Wonder League. And yeah, TDU here trying to hold the line, gets another kill against the BMP1, but that's only a small one. BMP2 would be more helpful, but the SU-22 cluster comes around from the side. Ooh, didn't drop. Tunguska, can it fight the kill? It can fight the kill. Okay, but issue is 5-minute timer now. Stardekk is actually starting to get some decent trades back here. And if he wouldn't be so far behind, that could matter. But it is a big question if it will matter at this point. Spetsnaz could move up north, and TO-55s now will push forward.
Yeah, the wounded tank force here is going to drive and start getting engagements with the fresh T-72. And meanwhile, their flank is getting threatened significantly by Joker having a command tank, a recon, a Shilka, another Su-27, and it gets tagged out of the game for now. Oh no! This is and the Motoschützen is doing 3 damage on the T-ATU here.
Oh no, the TADU having to disengage. 2 TO-55s going down in the north. The other one really low. No supply anymore for these units. The Tunguska at least stuns the Motoschützen and likely is going to kill them. Tunguska really MVP here lately. Getting a couple of kills there out as well. SU-24 with LGBs actually being invested into. But needs to find some T-72s to kill. Dropped 1 bomb already. Everything else is hidden though. The recon numbers are non-existent here right now for Stardekk. Not a single recon unit on the battlefield, and playing Warner like that is a tough one. BMP1KR will try to move in as Cordy moves around. Shilka got them pushed back, 4-minute timer, and here comes the big push through the south where there's only 1 TO-55 to make that timer an even faster one. SPW already moving in there and making it so that even if Stardekk retakes the north, it doesn't really matter because he will still be taken down by the south. Stardekk reacts to that, but his forces are pretty limited by now. TADU's pushing forward The second one should follow at least up to help out, as one TADU is great, but on its own, most likely still will be stunned down and killed off here in the end. And yeah, TADU smoking off OP Speznuts and Speznuts pushing through. Stardekk trying to chase here. Not able to kill the BMP1. BMP1 KR moving forward, but yeah, the issue is the South now. The South will fall, and the Joker really playing fantastically from the advantage point. Trying to finish it off a bit too hard around Ivan, and lost maybe a bit too many units there, but from the position they're in, they can take those risks and just try to hold Stardekk small. And the SBW flank here in the South with the MI2s, fantastic choice, the absolute right one, and that will now reduce the timer again. TDU for Stardekk tries to rotate around, but it's already at half hit points. Speznuts and Motostrelki through the center, pushing through, trying to help out, freeing the middle up so that units can move there. But there, the SU-22 cluster comes, and this time around it won't be stopped, and it gets the kill against the TADU, and that was the last unit that maybe could have opened something towards the center, maybe could have swung something around just in time.
Even
but
the Hind. Oh, sorry. Even the Hind got killed here by the cannons. Yeah, that was really, really, really rough for Stardekk.
Yeah, and GVP is being called here, and Joker does win this 2-1.
Yeah, I mean that was I think the was pretty obvious what happened here, and I think it's like literally could just be that Stardekk forgot which divisions have the MI2 urns. Maybe they recently played game against somebody and they didn't play with the urns, so the memory trace is just not there. But the OP Spetsnaz are a very crucial unit in gaining early map control and forcing the enemy to deal with the possibility of a very powerful 750-meter AT weapon just being somewhere. And if you lose the advantage, if you spend all of those points and you don't get to threaten the enemy, you don't get to force them to unload earlier and lose their initiative and take it slow and send in the infantry first, you don't get the time as 1/19th to actually do stuff. And especially not if you just get gunned down by some helicopters. Like Stardekk's the idea there of rebuilding or building the mech blob up north, I think that was the right tactical choice there, moving the TO-55s away from the south. But that was never going to be sustainable without immediately getting a bunch of really nice kills. And Joker had basically mined the area by putting Motorschützen units and BMP-1s in places where they would be able to slow down, stun, and just exist as the threat that the Spetsnaz OP were supposed to be.
Yeah, job well done here by Jokertard. And with that, moving on to the semifinals, where they will face either Teeman or Skiffig, which is a match that I'm absolutely excited for. The old hero versus the new youngster, the new up-and-coming guy that went through all the Pokemon, and is basically now facing the final four and the hero and the
Rose,
champion.
the sexy dancing Rose Man versus the 10-minute terror.
Exactly. And then up north, Kurokami versus Bendover. A really exciting match as well, as Bendover has shown real prowess in this season. Like, the matches versus Jeremy last season already were great, but they improved even further with their America-only strat. And then Leifmans versus Dark Neutron, two old school veterans clinging it out there. That's going to be exciting as well. Like, it's low APM, high quality play, mostly on the upper bracket. And then we have the fast boys and Teeman in the south, in the lower bracket. But yeah, let's see. Maybe Teeman comes out of all of those as well. So yeah, that's it for now, guys, with the playoffs. Other playoff games haven't been played just yet, so we don't have anything to cast just yet further on here. But Yeah.
Yeah. So get to it, people. Play the games. I want to cast them.
And yeah, we have more best of threes and so on coming up the next couple of days. So yeah, we're gonna end the league casting here. And I'm gonna continue with some more ranked action here because yeah, I want to get the Belgians to work as well. My first experiences were a bit hindered by the game itself and my internet, and then running into Skate. But I also think they are fun, so yeah, I will take you up on that, Timon, and run my elo even lower into the ground.
Yes. Go toss. I'm gonna leave now because I just went to the gym and I need to lay down and sleep. But everybody, stay around. Protoss deserves the viewership. He does actually play the game quite well, even though the ranked streams haven't been happening that often.
Yeah. So let's get into the action there, guys. Thanks for joining, and have a great night of sleep, Mr. Fluorite. And yeah, see you all next time, guys, for that part. So yeah, let's get into the action. And yeah, obviously, Broken Arrow, that fantastic 1v1 game that we all know and love for its great 1v1 mode. Fantastic idea there, Lavens. Why don't we do that? And yeah, that's it. Let's get the standings out of here. And let's get back into the grind. We have to restart the game real quick. Yeah. Actually, has any YouTuber done Broken Arrow 1v1 videos yet? I'm actually kind of interested to see how weird that looks like. Because obviously the game is 0% designed around 1v1 play. Like, smaller team games like 3v3 still can work, but yeah, 1v1 with those decks, I don't know. Yeah, but let's get into the action here with some Belgians here. And let's actually try to make them work without crashes. And yeah, 1,500 points. Nothing special yet out of the Helljumper servers. I'm a bit disappointed there. What do you mean with downloading them? You don't need the thing on the Steam page. Just load in, they should be there. Sequoia. Like, it's sometimes those free DLC thingies are wrong, but they should be unlocked anyway. If you just download the patch. They are not? Okay. Because for me I still don't have this here added to my library. Never. Reef. Never. COH3 is dead to me. Why do we get vertigo at the airport when we want to play this division? And also against another 11 Vega. Sure game. Beautiful. Vertigo.
Emmène-nous jusque là-bas.
Okay. Wait, why do I deploy that back there?
Emmène-nous jusque là-bas.
Get this in there. Another STRA 8 and para opener here.
Emmène-nous jusque là-bas.
Skill issue there on the other side, not watching my YouTube videos. People who watch my YouTube videos are familiar with this deck. Yeah.
Met plezier, meneer. Emmène-nous jusque là-bas.
And let's go
Oui, chef.
with some more Milan action here. Some para
Heb je druk nodig?
for the flank.
Jusque là-bas.
We have still 750 points. Beautiful. We need some anti-helicopter.
Le transport est sur les starting blocks.
They likely gonna be bastards over there that try to kill us. So, Mistrolls everywhere.
Iemand een taxi besteld?
Another one here. Can still cover the middle a bit. And I think over here on the right we can do it with AA trucks.
Des ordres à suivre, chef.
But then also can rotate around.
Besoin d'un coup d'œil, commandant? On vous éclaire.
One more of these.
Iemand een taxi besteld?
Going up here. 2 strikers.
Klaar, sir.
One here. Actually, no. 2 strikers, one here. One there. And that's up there is always a Milan position. And yeah, we have the commando going there. It's good. We will need artillery early on later. And then I think we're just gonna start using some of our cheap infantry around. Could go with an Eyehawk. Go with some scimitars.
Verkenning tot uw bevel.
Fire support pushing through.
On bouge, terminé, on se dépêche. Motordraai, we wachten. We gaan ons hier opstellen.
Let's get this early. We don't have an ATGM team for this side yet either. Okay,
Transport est sur les starting
let's
blocks.
go with that. And let's actually move the provinciers on the other side. Let's go.
Emmène-nous jusque là-bas.
Okay, let's go.
orders. Pak de verrekijker, korporaal.
Nice.
Iemand een taxi besteld? Emmène-nous jusque là-bas. En toutes les sections, ennemis repérés, soyez prêts au combat. Ik luister, laten we hier rondkijken.
Also LRS, right? Okay.
Heb je druk nodig? Emmène-nous jusque là-bas. Tout le monde descend, on plein.
Baker 5, klaar voor operatie.
Reculez, je dis. Verkenning tot uw bevel. Arrêtez-vous là, vite fait. Besoin d'un coup de rien prévu d'autre aujourd'hui. En avant. En formation de combat. Quelqu'un a-t-il appelé un taxi? Emmène-nous jusque là-bas. Le sergent est touché. Couvrez-le, vite.
Double LRS in the middle. And one ACUF there as well, okay.
Un de moins à s'occuper. Vuur openen. Besoin d'un coup d'œil, commandant.
Oh,
On vous éclaire.
Bradley is scary.
On se protège.
Oh, okay.
Nous serons vos cieux, commandant. Comptez sur nous.
Got a near miss.
Couvrez-le, vite.
Goed gedaan, mannen.
Le transport est sur les starting. Avancez votre pactage. On se bouge de là.
Roger. Verspreiden.
Iedereen eruit.
Interesting one.
Wat zijn uw orders, sir?
No. Fuck.
J'accepte de mourir, mais avec un minimum d'effort. Grappez vite, on embarque. Iemand een tak op. Avancez votre pactage, on se bouge de là.
Yeah, that's the problem.
Grappez vite, on embarque. Avance d'ordre, chef. Ça ira plus vite, tout le monde encaisse. Oui, chef, on est...
Schieten. Ah, ik ben geraakt.
Volle snelheid, sir. We gaan om zien
Let's
opstellen.
go the safe route.
Attention.
Ah, we didn't get close enough. Fuck.
On terre, on se protège.
Baker 5, klaar voor operatie.
Good hits. We need more killing power here.
On reste sur nos gardes. Nous serons vos yeux, commandant. Comptez sur nous. Snel, snel, snel. Oui, chef.
Did we kill that LRS? Okay.
On les aura. En avant, les gars.
Fuck.
Et à de moi. Allez, hop. Le sergent est touché. Couvrez-le, vite. Oui, chef.
Opstarten, mannen. We gaan naar binnen.
Et à de moi. Allez, hop. Morphine. Besoin de morphine ici, les gars.
Good route.
Als de vijand binnen bereik is,
Ah, no kill.
vertrekken in verspreide formatie.
Avancez votre pactage. On se bouge de là. Peters, couche-toi. Ça chauffe par ici.
Okay, good hit.
Les gars et moi, prêts à tout, colonel. Bon, niveau paix. Morphine. Besoin de morphine ici, les gars.
Finally.
Transporter sur les stars.
Ah, shit. Yeah, that was to be expected.
On se roule les manches.
Okay, we have a lot of points.
Medic!
Popov droit devant. Mettez-vous en formation, on les aura.
In a minute, we have more points. Okay.
Arrêtez-vous là, vite fait.
You good sir need to move there. You good sir need to move there. Ah. Eel keys, that's the wrong spot to be. Ah, we escaped. That's spotting us, isn't it? Yes, it did.
Medic!
Putain. Two more of these bad boys. Ah,
Baker 5, klaar voor
a
operatie.
lot of ammo.
Et à de moi, allez hop. Grappez vite, on embarque. Popov droit devant, mettez-vous en formation, on les aura. Je le sens pas cette affaire-là.
Baker 5, klaar voor operatie. Het is hier heet. De tank is klaar, kapitein.
En arrière, doucement, retrait stratégique en cours. Ici Flandre, nous sommes prêts. Contact visuel, préparez-vous à riposter.
Okay.
De tank is klaar, kapitein.
Scimitars.
Wachten op
En
instructie.
route, on va pas rater la gardaille, on fonce.
Actually, no. The second one is good. Yeah, well, let's actually go with helicopter. And then we go double artillery next tick. Because that could be pretty big here to push through this area again.
En formation de combat, on les prend en tenaille. Klaar, om te vervoeren. Le transport est sur les starting blocks. En avant les gars.
Big mother push.
Iedereen
Good
controleert
sir.
zijn munitie.
We could use recon.
Au but, on les a eus. Reculez, on est dans le pétrin.
Because these guys are blind as fuck. Shit.
Et un moins à gérer.
Oh,
Iemand een taxi besteld.
right.
Peters, couche-toi, ça chauffe.
Aanvalsformatie, bij mij.
Joint du mouvement droit devant. Il y a iemand een taxi besteld.
Okay.
Achteruit. Lambert, Mertens, avec moi, on va les cueillir. Merde, il y a
Those annoying autocannons.
Coup au but, on les a eus. Bien joué, les gars. Faites plaisir, les gars.
Okay, we have a bailout against an Abrams.
Et un accident. Kenning tot uw bevel.
And we have enough tanks pushing forward to possibly kill the M1A1 here as well.
Volle snelheid.
Voor u luid en duidelijk. On engage la cible. On va leur montrer ce que c'est.
Stunt down.
Quels sont vos ordres? On attend vos instructions, chef. On casse.
And we have the M1A1 killed.
Wel, sir.
Allumez tous les
And we
reflets.
just keep on moving forward now.
Dégage.
They keep
Waar?
you safe. Okay. Move up. And we need to spread out a bit more again.
Vos ordres, commandant. Au poste 300. Mettez-vous en formation, on les aura.
No. Oh, could be big.
Auf geht's.
Bradley died. Bradley died. We did a good job.
Vijand binnen.
Oh, second Bradley?
Wij daarover.
No. Only mock. Fly, okay.
Tank is kapot.
Reçu. En mouvement. On va leur montrer notre
All
puissance.
this Phalanx, okay.
Prenez vos positions. On garde le fort. Quels sont vos ordres? On attend vos instructions, chef.
Oké, schutter. Goed gedaan.
You did your job.
Plein gaz.
Can move around.
On attend vos ordres.
You do your job. Back. You're in trouble.
Ennemi repéré. Alerte générale.
You do your job. That's fantastic.
Ça chauffe par ici.
Heeft u orders, kapitein?
Zoeken naar de vijand. Armez les canons. On tire à vue, les gars.
That could be pretty big.
Cluster. Ennemi repéré. Alerte générale. En mouvement. On se dit quoi sur les routes?
Medic!
Cible pulvérisée. C'est réglé. Tout le monde à terre. On se
Come on, get on target.
Wachten op orders. Begrepen.
Stun on the enemy. Okay.
Ennemi repéré. Alerte générale. En marche arrière. Maintenant.
Ah, scheiße. A lot of cyanides.
Ik ben hier de baas.
We don't have AA trucks here.
Achteruit. Go on, control.
That's a problem.
Langzaam.
Première compagnie.
Ennemi repéré. Faites passer le message.
Ils nous ont repérés. On reste sur nos gardes.
Iedereen controleert zijn munitie.
You good sir can move in there. Ah, you failed. Really?
Motor draai. Loop achter.
Okay.
En arrière. Doucement.
We lost the 2 transport trucks for these guys.
On prend plein la gueule. Faut tenir bon.
Cible en vue. Alignement précis. Klaar om te vuren.
2 AAVs gonna be next for you.
We rollen.
You move.
Peters, couche-toi. Ça chauffe par ici.
Ah,
Sort, chef. Coup au but. On les a eus.
good job against the Panzer Grenadiers.
Iemand een taxi achteruit.
You good sir. No, immediately routed.
Montre ce qu'on veut.
Oh, that's some bullshit.
Ik luister, kapitein. En toute la section. Ennemi repéré. Soyez prêts au combat.
Medic!
Panzer Grenadiers being Panzer Grenadiers there.
Tout ce qui bouge. Klaar. Copy, leader. Exact.
Okay, got that one.
Zoals u beveelt, kapitein.
Can take out the other one as well. So far, so good.
Dans du orders.
Ah,
Attention, il y a du grabuge.
no, no, no. We take some light vehicles with us. And a good couple of infantry. And a good bunch of infantry. And we go with that. Okay, you did your job. You need to get out, get out, get out, get out. Thanks.
Peters, couche-toi. Ça chauffe par ici.
That's the way.
En toute la section. Ennemi repéré. Soyez
We
prêts
have
au
the
combat.
+2. Oh,
Klaar, on devrait pouvoir.
Lancers. Push through.
Aanvalsformatie, bij mij.
This is a swarm death again.
Iedereen controleert zijn munitie. Goed gedaan, mannen.
Ik denk dat ik geraakt ben. Avancez votre pactage. On se bouge de là. On pense 300. Mettez-vous en formation. On les aura.
Yeah, we got eliminated there. Let's push forward.
leur montrer notre puissance de feu. Section prête à en découdre. Vérifiez vos...
Schieten en manoeuvreren.
You two
Montez de 10
just
degrés. Feu
keep
à
on.
volonté.
Yeah, exactly. Just fire on that. These things are crazy.
Feu lourd.
That's 17.3 second aim time, 203mm guns now. At 3 vet. Which is just
Fighter ready.
pretty insane.
Joint du mouvement droit devant. Il y a 2 grabus.
Stardekk.
Yeah, there we go.
Coup au but. On les a eus.
Those
Bien
guys are
joué, les
dying.
gars. Quels sont vos... Allumez tous les rescoffs que
And
vous
all of that
voulez.
for 120 points. Enemy actually got a CV in there. Really? That's illegal.
Coup au but. On les a eus. Bien joué, les gars.
Opstarten mannen, we gaan naar binnen.
Martyrs our problem.
Ik hoor u luid en
You
duidelijk.
finally recovered. Beautiful.
Contact visuel. Préparez-vous à riposter.
Klaar om te vuren. Descendez. Préparez le canon pour le déploiement.
Peter, couche-toi. Ça chauffe par ici. Tout le monde à terre. On se protège.
Okay,
Iedereen komt.
you just keep on moving here.
Ce qu'on veut.
No! What? Oh no. Even on direct, if I'm not on DirectX, I'm getting a Vulcan crash. A crash on the, what? Okay, so I guess it doesn't have to do. Belgians. I have no idea. It's not. I didn't have this crash ever before, so this one. My Wano never crashed before. I'm not sure if that's the crash that other people had, but yeah, it's on Vulcan. I had the crash on DirectX 11 as well. We have this on. Wait, did they remove the windowed full screen thingy again? What the fuck is it doing? Keep. Huh. Why was it on full screen? Didn't put it on full screen. Not sure if it's the Belgians. But I mean, what new thing did we do? We did the same plays all throughout the game. So yeah, no idea what that crash gets caused by. Highly frustrating. I mean, let's try the Dutch. Can't get any worse. We ruined my I ruined my elo completely into the ground with this by now. Making a how low can we possibly go run right now? Like, I'm not sure how many people there are below me right now. I wouldn't expect all that many. Well, guess there is actually. This is where it ends, right? Yeah. Yeah, got this hit there. I've never been on this position before in any RTS game, but yeah, I'm only how many losses away? Oh wow, okay, no, I'm not gonna reach Shire. That's another level like going for it, and like yeah, I'm not sure I would be that persistent in queuing up. I'm gonna switch over to the other division. I'll see if it's maybe something with the Belgians that crashes the game. But yeah. No, it's impressive. Like that's some persistency there, and like queuing up like that. That takes a mentality that I just don't have. Like nothing there to trash talk. Like. Hmm. Let's go. Hey, here we go. Hey, at the cover. Let's see if we crash again. Also, this time no freezes all. It's just right into crash. So, add new. It feels like a different issue. Okay, now we have to figure out how to make this division play. Because this I played way less in the testing. Berliner does want to get some ground, but they don't have forward deploy AA, right? They have this Trellas on a lot of units, but they don't have forward deploy AA, so what we're gonna do is a bit of a helo opener here.
Verkenners tot uw
They
beschikking.
do have MiG-21s, so... But I believe we want to get into Alpha. Or keep them out of Foxtrot? Oh, actually, let's keep them out of Foxtrot. And then... some normal no, some of these infantry.
Echo Juliet
And
1
some
aan Romeo
Maxence.
Delta. Ik luister. Die kan op, bestuurder.
For
Is
up
mijn waarde,
here.
commandant.
Following behind the Verkenner. It just scouts the area.
We zullen op deze positie uitstijgen. Had iemand een taxi besteld?
Actually, let's start with 2 Hawks.
The captain and his crew welcome you aboard.
Having a Hawk-Leo combination is pretty funny as well. I like this. And then...
Ja, ritmeester.
no, they have...
Huzaren gaan voorop.
annoying cluster.
Charlie 22 tot Romeo Leader. Ik luister.
T-55s you can beat with these Leos. Let's get a commando. Some genius. For the middle.
Lift nodig. We zullen op deze positie uitstijgen. We wachten op bevel.
Okay.
Pak de verrekijkers, corporaal. The sky is ours.
No. Okay, spread out. Huh. Eyehawk or not to Eyehawk? I don't think we actually need one. Infantry leader for the right side, actually.
We zijn onderweg.
Could be key. On the other hand, our Centurion here would be actually quite
Ja,
good.
commandant.
Decent fire support. Can do the job. And then we can get one more of
Echo
these
Juliet 1 aan Romeo Delta. Ik
reserved
luister.
genius for the
Drie
left
kanten,
side.
bestuurder.
Oh no, wait. That's bullshit.
We kunnen niet sneller.
It's big bullshit. Verkenners.
We
What we
wachten op
need
instructies.
to get in
Die
here.
kan op, bestuurder.
YPR 80 is 80 kmh on the road. It's supposed to be that. Like, we asked for 100, they said it's gonna stay at 80 because it's an old little vehicle. I'm not quite sure why. Yeah, I'm absolutely happy if they would put it other vehicles lower in speed then as well. Like, but yeah. It's a bit weird that we start with the YPR 4080 introducing a new speed for old wheeled vehicles, but yeah. It's balanced around being only that speed, yeah. It would be more expensive if it would be faster. If it would be 100, it wouldn't be as cheap as it is right now.
Echo, iedereen eruit.
Like 25 points, 450 cal and smoke. It couldn't be 100.
We zullen op deze positie uitstijgen.
No police needed in this one. Like, I built the deck without it. Doesn't save the genius from being shit. And the non-threats are more so that I get more YPs. So, yeah, no military police needed in this one. Like the Belgian, where it's absolutely key. Because your tanks are full-on normal military. Like, this one is not really a reservist division to the core. Okay, Fana 1 minute. Okay. That all fine. And here's hoping we don't crash again. Okay. Yeah, Belina Cropirong. Did it get any buffs? Got the T55 nerf. Oh yeah, it got a couple of changes around in its infantry. Like the recon one got cheaper, the recon special forces. But one of its engineers, the API one, got more expensive. Let's go, Hawks, let's go. The Hawk from the front looks like it, like, yeah. From the side, it looks like a 2D helicopter. Like, it's so narrow.
We wachten op instructies.
Okay.
De motor is warm.
The
We
cannon
wachten.
is moving around.
Op de uitkijk voor vijandelijke vliegtuigen.
The sky is ours. Enemy at 3 o'clock high. Let's fly. Target in sight. Adjusting aim. Enemy at 3 o'clock. I got a hit. War Daddy to Red Leader.
Nice.
My drone is hot.
Come on.
I got a hit.
Really, Stingers?
On my way to coordinates. Out. Checklist completed. Ready to go.
Fighter ready. Verkenners lopen nooit in de kijker.
What are the orders? Ammo depleted.
Had iemand een taxi besteld?
I got a hit.
Smokies ahead. Changing position. It's too hot here.
Really?
War Daddy to Red Leader. I am listening.
This is a joke.
I think I've been checklist completed. Ready to go.
Those are some of these Trilla
Just point the
motherfuckers.
target. Hit. Let's hope there won't be any enemy narrative. Where do you need us, sir?
Not able to kill MiG-21s. Beautiful.
De goden zijn dichtbij. Wat kun je uitstijgen nu? Manoeuvreren en schieten. Achterwaarts.
Oh well, okay, that's where the enemy helicopter went. But we have Max on.
Vijand is vernietigd.
They just killed my leader. Beautiful.
Wolfspik. Kilo Lima 11 gereed.
Max on, come on.
Pas op, de goden zijn dichtbij. Niet zeuren, maar schieten. Eén husky min. Maak jullie borst maar nat, mannen. We gaan er. Joosten, zoek dekking. Iedereen, controleer je minuut.
Fucking hell.
We hebben hem in zijn achteruit. Nu.
Okay.
Klaar voor vertrek. Pas op, de goden zijn dichtbij.
We didn't kill it. Beautiful.
Trek terug, bestuurder. Stop hier. Ah, ze hebben mij te pakken. Ik luister uit. We rijden. Pas op voor de communisten. Trek terug, bestuurder. We hebben ze te pakken. Ik luister uit, kap. Aanvalsnelheid, bestuurder. Joosten, zoek dekking.
More of these bad boys.
Op de uit in zijn achteruit, nu.
Right, Centurions.
Hebben wij een bevel,
Wacht
kapitein?
auf Clearer.
Eén communist minder. Charlie. Wolfspik.
Okay,
Ivan, vlak voor.
kill them.
Maak je klaar.
Thanks.
Repeat, adjusting course. Wolfspik. Smokies ahead. Ready to engage. Haal mij hierbij.
Okay.
There are two types of pilots. The hunters and the preys.
Long range missiles now.
Down in flames.
About to get murdered by a Strela, I have the
Out
feeling.
check.
Back. MiG-21 behind me.
Clock high.
Raakgeschoten.
Er zijn twee typen vliegers. De jagers en een prooi.
This is a problem.
I'm out of here.
Barbarian tot polyleader. Ik luister, out.
Ja, ritmeester. Aanvalsnelheid, bestuurder.
Ow.
Ik vlieg die kant.
Voordeel, schutter.
Oh, shit.
Iedereen eruit. Ze hebben ons gezien. Raakgeschoten.
No
Skiddo,
pro,
twee
get
branden
out.
van positie.
Aanvalsnelheid, bestuurder. Radiocheck. Romeo 1, over.
Okay, we need more recon. Playing with fire here.
Mars.
Bandits, recht voor ons. Klaar maar
Back.
aanvallen.
Alles in munitie.
Obviously, enemy planes hit everything in my freaking. Oh wait, 58 didn't hit a single thing this whole game. This is just
Enemy at 3 o'clock
such
high.
bullocks. I'm so pissed about that.
Ik luister, kapitein.
Begrepen. Romeo 1, klaar voor vertrek.
It hurts less when you love.
Pas op, de goden zijn dichtbij. Peloton in opstelling. Gereed, commandant. Verkenner, zie het helder. op, we nemen een kijkje hier. Vijand gezien.
Nou,
Hoor u luid weer op pad. Verkenners lopen nooit in de kijker. Hebben wij een bevel, kapitein? Potver, die was te dichtbij. Raak! U zijn klaar om aan te vallen.
yeah, that's where you actually take the kill.
Roger, zoek en vernietig. Wolfspik, we hebben ze te pakken.
Help breach. Well, we failed. Okay, good job, Centurions. Centurion, new interesting addition to the game as well, as the slowest tank in the game.
Ik rapporteer terug dat ik ben aangekomen.
Het komt altijd aan op de soldaat en zijn wapen. Aanvalsnelheid, bestuurder. Stapvoets achteruit. Front naar vijand. Kilo Lima 11 gereed.
But with a decent support gun for its price point. And decent armor and stuff, and a good...
Foxtrot 2, vijand in zicht.
Okay. We go in now with some force
Enemy at 3 o'clock high.
into the spot over here.
Wat is uw bevel, commandant?
Alright.
Uw bevel, commandant.
GG! The dodge do work. What a game. Hog did its job there, but yeah, the OH-58's not killing any MiG-21 and not getting any hit at all, basically. That was some pain there. Well, TK has got a buff, and then Eugen fucked up. I believe, at least. I have no idea why else that happened. Like, the only explanation is that they've confused it with the new M48 coming to Luftlande, because they made this thing here 80 points. Which, kinda okay if it's the one without Reservist. So even then it should be 75 points, not 80. But this just went straight up from 70 to 85 points. And yeah, if you compare it to its brother, like, if you compare the M47 for 50 points, 50 M48, like, yes, you get a better gun, but it's actually lower rate of fire. And you get 5% more accuracy and 1 more frontal armor on the same range. Like, that's not 25 points. That's maybe 20 points. More likely 50. It also doesn't have a 50 cal. So yeah, it should go back to 70 points. But you still get this guy, so this is the main one there anyway. But yeah, the Fernspieler got cheaper. Not the Fernspieler, the Fallschirmjäger B1 got cheaper, so you still got... It wasn't all a steal. Okay, let's have a look on the Dutch again. On the deck. And see if we should change anything there. Totally forgot that we have an artillery tab in this deck. Not 100% fine with the recon, but actually it was okay. Helicopter opener was fine too. I'm considering going full hog. Because I don't feel like you have an anti-tank issue in this deck. Though those small little helicopters can be nice on the flank. I was considering these guys instead of the Nantre. I think we go with these guys instead. Oh, but the availability hit is hard. No, no, no. The 8 availability on these guys is actually quite nice. I'm not 100% sure about the commandos. And maybe you want to take them up that? Or the extra punchiness in the opener? Because special forces scales, like if you have a look here on the stats, at like the stat rest recovery and all, it scales quite heavily with veterancy. It's called precision here and it's called accuracy in the other one. Like the rate of fire jump is big. And the movement speed one is interesting as well. Yeah, but it doesn't have forward deploy. And only a shitty AT, so. We're gonna test him out on high vet. Okay, let's go. Okay. What the fuck is the war? The one anime society is still having weirdos in there. Also, 30s matchup here. Okay. Is it who I think it is?
Radio check.
Is this
Lima,
Kryev?
50, over. The sky is ours.
I mean, they don't have
War Daddy to Red Leader.
any
I am
forward deployment
listening.
helicopter.
I need
Oh,
that
they
tail
have
gunner
OHs, I
checked.
believe, as well, so they can use those.
The captain and his crew welcome you aboard.
We go all in on this right now.
Wir unterstützen aus der Luft.
Because we have cheap infantry that can do stuff that his
Lift nodig.
infantry just can't follow up on.
Die kan op, bestuurder.
Let's get 2 commandos.
Op de uitkijk voor vijandelijke vliegtuigen.
In on the low ground. And then infantry.
Had iemand een taxi besteld?
Actually,
Luid en
no.
duidelijk ontvangen.
1-1.
Die kan op, bestuurder.
Okay. And we get an ITO into the middle.
Ja, commandant. Klaar voor vertrek. Die kan op, bestuurder.
We will need our ATGM carriers a lot in this matchup.
Echo Juliet 1 aan Romeo Delta. Ik luister. Die kan op, bestuurder.
1A1. Going in there. Yeah, this Nantrais is just... We can upgrade it, right? Yeah, we can upgrade it to an infantry.
Begrepen, commandant. Op de uitkijk voor vijandelijke vliegtuigen.
Peak.
We zullen op deze positie uitstijgen.
Okay. And then we don't have a CV. But that's fine, that's a minute 1 investment. Well, depends on what range you fight, right? Like, you don't have to get the enemy into satchel charges range. Like, this is a long range special force. Or like mid-range special force. Like the sniper rifle and all, they don't want to quite go into the CQC. Okay. Yeah, let's go. I should have gotten a second recon alouette.
Any update?
That's a bit of a weakness here. And let's get the fighters in now.
Bogies ahead. Ready to
Single
engage.
eagle. No, double eagle?
Copy, leader. Down in flames.
Shit.
Damn, I'm hit badly.
Wages, do your job. Nope. Fuck. I didn't expect a double eagle opener. Ah, it's full on helicopters on the other side as well. Okay, beautiful.
Enemy at 3 o'clock.
Terug.
Hit! Target in sight. Adjusting aim. Checklist completed. Ready to go. Let's hope I got a hit. Ammo depleted.
Nice, okay. All worthwhile.
Sky is... I got a hit!
Angriffsserie erfolgreich. Alles vernichtet. Ende.
One is enough. Get the CVs.
Sind schwer bewaffnet und bereit für etwas.
Get a recon helicopter around.
Heading
Is
to
it your
human
job?
grid reference.
Land back there.
The captain and his crew welcome you aboard. Enemy at 3 o'clock high.
Everybody forgets the OH Inquisition.
Ihr Baron. Angriff brauchen Sie.
Heading to
Beautiful.
human grid reference.
Maak je klaar om aan te vallen.
Beautiful.
Dieser Heckrotor muss überprüft werden.
Verkenner, zie het helder.
Need a big logistics truck.
Ja, kapitein.
Centurions are pretty good on the defense.
Enemy.
Ohne Furcht. Nach vorn.
Another eagle, okay.
In het veld schiet je. Ze hebben mij te pakken.
In zijn achteruit.
No, scouts don't have any defense, so they
Ja,
can't defend.
commandant. Waar wachten we op? Ontbijtbom.
Do anything here.
Extra bij ogen nodig, commandant.
Maak je klaar om aan te vallen.
Gereed voor bevel. Vijand gezien.
Joosten, zoek dekking.
Okay.
Iedereen, controleer je munitie.
Enemy at 3 o'clock high.
Marcheerformatie en mars.
Freaking ACAV.
Brauchen Sie Luftkavallerie?
Schiet op
Good,
alles wat er
good
ligt.
sir. Need to move on.
Een en al oor. Pas op, de goden zijn dichtbij.
Het komt altijd aan op de Dagaan. Pas op voor de vijand. Wat zijn uw bevelen, commandant?
You hold your
Oké,
line over
dames,
there.
in opstelling. We gaan.
Pas op, de goden zijn
Okay,
dichtbij.
we got a +1.
Tweede peloton is gereed. Aanvalsformatie. Volg
Enemy at 3
You
o'clock
go there.
War Daddy to Red Leader. I am listening.
Void 58.
Klaar om te bevoorraden. Plankgas. Wij veranderen van locatie. Charlie 22 tot Romeo Leader. Ik luister. Eind op. Zeg maar, leiding.
Schiet, wanneer het kan.
Er zijn 2 typen vliegers.
Nee,
De
that's not
jagers
good.
en een
That's
prooi.
not good. That's not good. This was stupid. Bait.
Ik ben pleiten.
OHs, come on.
Lock high.
Nah, okay.
Ammo depleted.
Beautiful.
Alles vernichtet.
I need that tail rotor checked.
Oh, that's a stinger. It's a stunt stinger.
Brauchen Sie Luftkavallerie?
I got a hit.
It's a dead stinger.
Erwarten Befehle.
Raakgeschoten.
Brace yourself. We're flying in. I got a hit.
That's a dead toe cobra. Beautiful. Land.
Kapitein.
You push.
Manoeuvreren en schieten.
Gereed, commandant.
Let's hope there
Evil.
won't be any enemy air defense.
Not legal. Illegal place here.
Positie uitstijgen.
You good sir move there.
Roger, zoek en vernietig.
Toe 2 launcher.
Eind op de pols.
Geef 8.
Can come in here.
Uitstijgen nu.
Aanvalsformatie. Volg mij. We hebben ze te pakken. Wat zijn uw
Commando's
bevelen,
doing
commandant?
commando things. Beautiful. No, 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 no.
We're
Stop.
flying in.
Stop with your evil stinger
November
spam
3,
everywhere.
Oscar Mike. Wij luisteren. Uit.
Eind aufgeklärt. Erwarten Befehle. Polspik. Sind schwer bewaffnet und bereit für etwas Panzerschrott.
You good sir. Need to move there.
Word maar nat, mannen. We gaan ervoor.
Ow.
Ivan vlak voor ons. Maak
Another freaking toe cobra.
Een en al oor. Ik ga die...
Polspik.
Good sir, that's illegal.
Zeg maar, leiding.
Mayday! Mayday!
Die is neergeschoten.
Okay, got one. I'm gonna die here, aren't I? Yes.
Eind aufgeklärt. Erwarten.
Lift nodig.
Ah, ze hebben mij te pakken.
Heading to given grid reference.
Zoals u... We hebben orders, mannen. Ik trek het niet meer.
Someone need a guardian angel? On my way to coordinates. Out. I got it.
Another dead toe cobra.
Eind aufgeklärt. Erwarten bevelen. Aanvalsformatie. Volg mij.
I think I've been.
No!
Let's
Ow!
hope there won't be I need that tail rotor checked.
Pain.
Enemy at
Oh,
3
enemy
close
actually
by.
has something in here. Okay.
Goed gedaan, mannen.
Ow.
Vijand gezien. Neem dekking.
I forgot.
Ik hoor u luid en duidelijk. Alles in munitie is op. Voordeel schutter. We gaan snel. Stop, neem een kijkje hier. Een en al oor.
Ah, ze hebben mij te pakken.
I forgot how shit those things are. Thanks for reminding me. It was a good love.
Ja, commandant.
Manoeuvreren en schieten.
Raakgeschoten. Huzaren onderweg. Geef 8.
Eind aufgeklärt. Erwarten bevelen.
Mm-hmm.
Joosten, zoek dekking. Haal mij hier weg.
We wachten op instructies.
Okay, you guys
Stap
fall
voor
back.
uit. Front naar vijand.
That is a good enough spot.
Raakgeschoten. Pas op. Radiocheck.
No.
Terug.
It's not good.
Verkenner, zie het helder.
Hold the line of sight though.
Neem een kijkje hier.
You could have hit there. It gave you everything.
Pas op, de rode zijn dichtbij. Kopie, verkeersleiding.
Now we need our bow 4.
War Daddy to Red Leader. Let's hope there won't be
You good
any
sirs,
enemy air
go
defense.
there.
Herhaal, verkeersleiding.
Really? Double
Ik ben pleiten.
fucking shotgun fighter not getting the kill there.
Feind aufgeklärt. Erwarten Befehle.
Radio, stapvoets achteruit. Front naar vijand.
Enemy at 3 o'clock high.
Yeah.
Ivan vlak voor ons. Maak je
Ay,
klaar.
ay. Okay.
Where do you need us, sir?
Het is een eer om onder u te dienen, commandant.
F-15.
Checklist completed. Ready to go.
Checkliste überprüft. Einsatzbereit.
Zo snel mogelijk. Geef nog iedereen eruit.
Maak je klaar om aan te vallen.
Enemy at 3 o'clock high.
Stapvoets achteruit. Front naar vijand. Wat is uw bevel, commandant?
Actually quite some firepower there.
Hou de flanken in de gaten. Gereed voor bevel. Wij zijn sneller op de weg. Stop. We zullen ze vinden. Huzaren gereed.
Enemy at 3 o'clock high.
Eén Ruskiet minder. We gaan naar de Filistijnen hier. Gas erop bestuur.
Enemy at 3 o'clock high.
Okay.
Ja, ritmeester.
Okay, double
Pas
M110.
op, de Romeinen zijn
Oh,
dichtbij. Gereed voor begrepen.
how dare you.
Stijg maar in. Voorwaarts. Hou de flank. We gaan naar de Filistijnen.
Beautiful Leo 1v.
Front naar vijand.
That is such a good tank. No. Ah, Kai over.
Vijandelijke vliegtuig. We hebben munitie nodig.
Oh, no.
Radio, meer gas, bestuurder.
Oh, no.
Vuurmond. 200 laag. 6 granaten. Uit.
Come on, Ihawk. Yeah, that's what we want to see.
O'clock high.
Okay, you my good guys. You go in there now.
Commandant.
Okay, you are aiming pretty on par. So we can leave that out.
Het is me waar genoeg.
Waar wachten we op? Ontbijt op bed?
Yeah, okay.
Het komt altijd aan op de soldaat en zijn wapen. Joosten, zoek dekking.
The cap on my way to court.
OH-58's doing its job. Beautiful.
Vijand binnen bereik is, zijn wij dat dan. Open vuur.
Now comes the enemy raid.
Ivan vlak voor ons. Maak je klaar. Volspik. Marcheerformatie en mars.
We zullen ze vinden en vernietigen.
Wie is neergeschoten?
It's a pivot vehicle. Fuck.
Beweeg snel. Ijsprong.
Okay, you have battle rifles, so you better do it like that.
We wachten op uw aanvalsnelheid, bestuurder.
Goed gedaan, mannen.
Nice, you got the full zone.
Ja, commandant.
Beautiful.
Ivan vlak voor ons. Maak je
Time to
klaar.
buy some Leo
En we
2's.
zijn kapot.
Kanon gereed, commandant.
Okay,
Kilo Lima 11 gereed.
Voordeel, schutter.
yeah, this is kinda it. Oh,
Stapvoets achteruit. Front naar vijand. Voorwaarts.
And
Hou de
we
flanken in de
can-
gaten.
wait.
Joosten, zoek dekking.
Romeo 1, klaar voor vertrek.
GG's.
Ivan vlak voor ons. Maak
Okay,
je klaar.
this is for sure the better of the two divisions, most likely. Well, I can't actually tell. Whenever we were doing well with the other deck, it was crashing, so... it might be that the other deck is actually half decent as well. But, yeah. Wasn't quite doing it for us there. Getting us back towards the normal win rates. 30%. Oof. Oof. Okay. What division got buffed the most? Oh. Why did I ask that? Why did I ask myself that? Guys, are we doing this? True. 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 One of first did buffed a lot as well. One of first got buffed more. I decide now because I really don't want to play that. Code 2's got buffed. Aero Engineers got buffed. What the hell happened to the stack? Why do we have 2 activation points? We didn't take another artillery. Did it remove one of our supply? We have 7 CVs. What tomfoolery happened here? Arrow Rifle Dragons. Don't think I had another artillery card. Did I? No, it removed this guy. Why did it do that? Game, why do you hate my goat? Why does the game hate my goat? GLA Jeff. Okay. That's an interesting matchup. Goated division there on the other side. Using helicopters against that will be tough. So they don't have them as forward deploy.
Radio check, Red 1-6, over. Move, move, move! Okay, sir! Waiting for order.
And Delta's being cheaper is big.
Waiting for instruction. Roger.
Okay.
Waiting for instruction.
This is a long map, so we can go places.
War Daddy to Red Leader. I am listening. Radio check, Red 1-6, over.
Okay. Followed that up. Actually, let's go with an ODA here
Sky is ours.
into this.
Where do you want it delivered? On the road again.
An ODA and an engineer.
Where do you need us, sir?
Bring us there, taxi. Need a ride?
Classic toe 2 for the middle. Super overkill in this matchup.
In your order, sir.
Really pretty crazy overkill.
War Daddy to Red Leader. I'm listening. We'll deploy at this position.
Delta's doing their job. And you do a double warrior opener here,
Aye, sir. Watch out for the
I
red.
think. Though I'm not that great at microing them. And we have enough for a supply helicopter that we can
Copy, sir.
put down there so that they can resupply quickly. Okay.
Waiting instructions. Move and open your eyes. Bogies ahead. Ready to engage.
That motherfucker actually spawned 2 in.
Down. Damn, I'm hit badly.
I broke my own rules there. And I deserve to be punished for it. Fuck. Oh no.
Sir. Enemy spotted. Yes, Captain. I've got him. Shoot them. War Daddy.
My engine is on fire.
You motherfucker.
Where do you need us, sir? Enemy at 3 o'clock high.
Eagle 1, ready.
Let's go, and watch out for the Ruskies.
Minigun motherfucker.
Fighter ready. Alpha check. Go on, control. Be careful. Enemies nearby.
Out there, you shoot first and ask questions later. Yes, Captain. Bring us there, taxi.
War Daddy to red. Copy, leader.
Fire and maneuver. Radio check. Red 1-6. Over.
Start the move.
Waiting for instructions. They spotted us! One less cop. Out there.
Anybody need ammo?
We've got them. Get those Reds down. Platoon form. Get ready to engage.
Any update?
You good, sir. Need to come back.
Medic! Enemy spotted. Just get me out of here. If the enemy is in range, so are we.
Bogies ahead.
Engage on sight.
Wait.
I'm hit. Ready, sir.
It's too hot here. I'm getting out.
Really? Really? Jesus is not on my side today.
Hold position.
Jesus is not my friend today.
Waiting for order.
Beware. Enemies nearby.
Fuck.
We can't take it anymore. Platoon formed and ready.
Jesus
What are your
is
orders, sir?
really not my friend here.
All right, sweethearts. What are you waiting for? Breakfast in bed?
Attention.
Enemy spotted. Medic. Pull me out of here. Ready, sir.
There are two types of pilots. The hunt changing position.
Good hit.
Comics, right up. Get in formation. And hold position.
No,
Eagle one,
no, no.
Alpha check.
Oh, Eagle, come on. Ah, I didn't capture the rear zone.
Comics, right up. Waiting for instruction. Let's go. Quickly.
Okay.
They spotted us. Second platoon. Let's go.
You good, sir. Need to move up there.
Repeat, move and open your eyes.
You good, sir, can do so too.
Roger. Comics, we've got them.
You're nearly repaired.
Sergeant Highway is hit.
Beautiful ODAs.
Ready, sir.
What? Ow. Actually have to fight too many enemies at once there.
War Daddy to Red Leader. I'm listening.
Enemy spotted. Radio check. Red 1-6. Over.
Get around the corner.
Ryan, get down. Radio check. Red 1-6. Over.
War Daddy to move and open your eyes. This is down in flames.
Finally, an engagement that goes like it should go.
As you command, sir. We've got them. Baker, move up.
God, the infantry is good.
Waiting for instruction. Enemy spotted.
I'm hit. I'm hit. Go on, control. Changing position.
Ready. We stop here. Right on the mark. Assault formation. Let's
Good,
move
sir.
quickly.
Don't show your side armor, please.
Any update?
Enemy spotted. Okay. Damn, it's hot here. Shoot them.
Kill the recon. Okay, if you don't kill the recon, then kill the other one.
Right on the mark.
War Daddy to Red Leader. I'm listening. Alpha check.
And get out now. Get ready to engage.
One more kill.
Yes, Captain.
Okay,
Move and open your eyes. Damn, I'm hit bad.
Phantom.
It's hot here.
get out of it.
Getting
Ow.
out.
It's more damage than I hoped for.
I am in charge here. Reverse, but keep faith. Watch out for the red.
There are Chappie, leader.
Shut up in second platoon. Let's go.
Okay,
This war will be over by Christmas.
good job. Another M1
I'm in
IP.
charge here. Enemy spotted. Ah, I'm hit.
Bogies ahead. Fighter ready. Move and open your eyes.
I'm running out of ammo. We can't take it anymore.
Down in flame. Fighter ready.
Come on, Eagle.
Alpha
Good job.
check.
Assault formation. On me. Right on the mark.
Bogies ahead. Ready to engage.
Eagle doing Eagle job.
Just get me out of here.
Saw you coming.
Yes, sir. Ah, I'm hit. Comics, right up. Get in.
Ah, fucking hell.
Fighter Alpha check. Bogies ahead. Ready to engage.
I can hear the bullet. Tank ready. Shut up and listen to me.
I'm out of here.
Out there, you shoot first and ask questions later. Waiting for instruction.
What? Oh, I Dove too deep. Back.
Good job, Gunner. Medic! Beware, commies nearby. Red 6, mount it up. Just get me out of here.
Platoon is formed and ready.
Halt! I've got him! Commies, right up. Get in formation.
Platoon formed and ready.
Move out. Scatter formation. Good job, Gunner.
It always
Combat speed, driver.
I have nothing else planned for this afternoon.
Yes, sir. Move, commies, right up.
We've got casualties.
Six.
At your orders. Take cover, Lieutenant! Everybody, check your ammo. Finger on trigger.
Need some extra eyes. Enemy spotted. Driving at full speed.
Get hold position.
We'll find them, and then we'll kill them. Successful hit. Yes, sir. Successful hit. Hunting for commies.
I am in charge here.
Good job,
Good
Gunner.
micro. We got the Gepard.
Red 6, mount it up. Roger, search and destroy. Red 6, mount it up. Reverse, but keep facing the enemy. Good job, Gunner. I hear you
We
loud.
got the Milan 1 team.
As you command, sir.
Everyone out. Enemy spotted. Good job, Gunner. It's hot here.
Got the Milan transport.
Everybody, check your ammo.
Mm,
March formation. Move out.
need more recon.
War Daddy to Red Leader. I am listening. Move, but halt.
It always Roger. Redeploy. Out.
Hero scouts.
Get in formation.
Good job there, guys. So far, so good.
At your orders.
Get ready to engage.
Good job, Gunner. Radio check. Red 1-6. Roger. Enemy spotted. Successful hit.
Right.
HE loaded. Ready to
You good sirs, stay there, please.
Everybody, check your ammo. Get ready to engage.
War Daddy
We
to
really
Red
missed
Leader.
it.
I'm listening. Enemy
Okay.
spotted. Button up. We're engaging.
I'm hit. As you command, sir.
No, what? Wait, what? How did we die this time around? It didn't deal that much. What?
Eagle 1. Adjusting course.
Assault formation. On.
Bogies ahead. Ready, fighter ready.
Ryan, get down.
We can't take it anymore!
Fuck Gepards.
Yes, Captain. Reverse.
Right into the stun.
Move out. Scatter.
I hear you loud and clear.
Stupid by me.
Ready for trophy hunting?
As fast as we can.
As you command, sir. Ryan, get down.
This is all terrible. Gonna lose that flank.
This is a story you will tell your grandchildren. We stop here.
Awaiting instructions.
Wait, we lost one of the chaperies?
Ahead.
Yes, sir.
They moved the wrong way around as well, didn't they?
At your orders. Copy, sir.
Stop and have a look around. My
on, Control. Changing position.
Shoot them!
War Daddy to Red Leader. I'm listening. Any update? Copy, Leader.
Beware. Reverse, but keep facing the enemy.
Start radio check. Red 1-6. Over.
Fighter ready. Adjusting course.
Waiting. Order.
Reverse, but keep facing the enemy.
Copy. Right up. Get in formation.
I am listening, Captain. Orders are clear. Go ahead. This is a story you will tell your grandchildren.
Come on.
What are your orders, sir? Drop 200. 6 rounds. Oh, I hear you loud and clear. He's right dead.
Move, but watch our flanks. Take cover, Lieutenant.
I am in charge here.
Uh,
Go back. Slow.
One more kill.
Oh! Damn, that was close.
Do you have a target, Captain?
Kappa check.
Another one bites the dust.
oh,
Reverse,
lol.
but keep facing the
Fuel explosion. Beautiful.
Another one bites the dust. Gun red, moving on to new firing position. Adjusting on target.
We lost an ODA earlier to
Damn, that was close.
anti-air. We don't want to do that
Everybody
again.
check your ammo.
War Daddy to Red Leader. I'm listening. Awaiting instructions.
Roger. Search and destroy.
Okay, good resupply here.
At your orders, Captain.
Enemy at 3 o'clock high.
Yes, sir. Target neutralized.
Damn, that was close. Combat speed, driver.
Okay. You're pretty stressed out now. No, you're fine there.
Do you have a target, Captain?
Second platoon, let's go.
What are your orders, sir?
Mhm.
Reverse, but keep facing. Orders are clear.
Red 6, mount it up. Recon unit at your orders.
Damn, it's too hot here. I'm getting out. Go on, Control.
Shoppies. Oh, come on. Okay, one. Okay,
What are the
one
orders?
went down.
Enemy spotted. Yes, Captain.
Good job, gunner. Reverse, but keep facing the enemy. Take
Yeah,
when
Hamito.
you're ready.
Bro, it's
Orders
not
are
your
clear.
position.
Go ahead. Fire, smash them. This is a story you will tell your grandchildren.
They can't penetrate.
We stop here. Tank ready.
Enemy spotted.
This is kind of hilarious. Okay.
If the enemy is in range, so are we.
Driving at full speed.
Oh,
Target neutralized.
Enemy at
Shit.
3 o'clock high.
Fire on my command. We got a man down.
no, really?
Right on the mark. My staff and myself are
Roger.
Okay, we got the M109. You run.
Enemy spotted.
right on the mark.
Eagle 1, ready.
Watch out for the red.
Everybody, check your ammo. Squadron ready. binoculars, Corporal.
Beautiful.
I spot movements. It's hot up there.
Ready to pound them, sir. Drop 200.
Driving at full speed. Right on the mark.
Okay, you failed. That's fine.
Go on, Control. We can't take it anymore. Thank you for this. Ward in. Sergeant Highway is hit. All right, ladies.
You good,
Time
sir.
to move.
Need to disengage a bit further.
Units formed and ready. Commies, right up. Get in formation. Ready.
HE cluster.
Neutralized. Yes, sir. What are your orders, sir? Medic!
Nope, that was a big fail, my sir.
Out of ammo.
We don't get the hits though.
We'll find them, and then we'll kill
Okay,
them.
we can run towards the Fusiliers.
Alpha check.
Checklist completed. Ready to
Sell
go.
all the Chinooks.
Got it! They spotted us!
Enemy at everybody. Check your ammo. Out
More
there.
14 hit
Shoot
point
first and
infantry.
ask questions later. What are your orders, sir?
Driving at full speed. Yes, Captain.
We can hit all their AT frontally.
It's hot here! Waiting for instructions. Enemy spotted. Get you backward!
Go back. Slow.
Tank ready. We'll find them, and then we'll kill them.
Another one bites the dust.
Loki's ahead. Sergeant Highway is hit!
Ow.
Waiting for instructions.
Oh no 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 no. Fuck.
Back up! Back up! Baker 5.
Mistakes are made.
On me. Target down! They spotted us! Alpha check.
Artillery at your orders.
Target down! Beware. Commies nearby. Medic! I'm running out of ammo. Loki's ahead. Can always come. Get ready to engage. One more kill! Fighter ready. I'm out of here!
Target neutralized.
Eagles, really?
Medic! On my way. We'll go. Yes, sir. Get ready to engage.
Where did that enemy go here?
Platoon is formed and ready. March formation. Move out. Medic! Just get me out of here! Winchester!
This is a story you will tell your grandchildren.
Move out. Scatter formation. Loud and clear.
Easy kill.
One more
Yeah.
kill!
Uh,
Loud and clear.
This is a story you will tell your grandchildren.
what OMFG? What? I'm not quite sure what he's complaining about.
12 o'clock. Ready to attack, Control.
Like he's playing a spam diff. And is confused why his planes are
On
not
my
as
way,
good
Control.
as F-15s. Like, bruh. Yeah, obviously.
Yes, sir.
Okay, let's start the push over here.
Where? Commies nearby. Medic!
Hmm.
Everybody, check your ammo. Going there.
Oh shit.
Just get me out of here.
Mistakes were made.
Waiting for instructions. Medic! Orders are clear. Go ahead.
Chubbies. Can some of you finally? Okay.
Follow me. We can't take it anymore. Ah, I'm hit. Okay, let's go.
Oh, well,
Everybody,
okay.
check your ammo.
Those actually might hurt. Yeah, one of them did.
Beware. Tommy's nearby.
At your orders. I'll report to you when I'll get there. At your orders, Captain. Fire. Smash it. Ah, I'm hit. We can't take it anymore.
Fuck, 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 fuck.
Target down. Attention. Ryan,
My Chubby is really not hitting anything. Is pretty hilarious.
we've got them.
Woo! Second Chubby hit.
Waiting for air or ground target.
Changing position.
Oh, fuck.
Can't take it anymore.
What are your orders, sir?
Down in flames.
Finally.
Yes, sir.
Medic. We have orders, boys.
Squadron ready. Adjusting course. One more kill.
Ryan, get down.
Raven 4, waiting for action. We'll find them.
At your
Yeah. Yeah, the enemy is fully committed, that's for sure.
all you.
Back up.
Ah, shit.
Back up.
Go on.
Down in flames.
We'll go. Get ready to engage. Go on, control. Medic.
Oh. G-bomber.
Waiting for instructions. Winchester. Damn.
Etos Apache.
Everybody, check your Tommies. Right up. Get in formation. Full speed, driver. Captain.
Ah, fuck. We need more recon here.
One less commie.
This is truly a pretty painful matchup.
Repeat, copy, leader.
Oh, we lost the M1 over there. Beautiful. Yep, that's what I was worried about.
Ready to go.
We can't take it anymore.
Fucking hell.
What are the orders? It's gonna rain down on them crawlers.
Second platoon, ready, sir. Ryan, get down.
Target in sight. Ammo depleted. Hit! Heading to given grid reference. Someone need a guardian angel?
This is a story you will tell your grandchildren.
Enemy spotted. Recon unit at your orders.
Enemy hasn't recaptured this yet.
Ryan, get down. Attention. Follow me.
Any target? Roger. Redeploy. Out.
This
Oh, that's TOW2's flying in there.
Enemy near.
Take cover, Lieutenant.
That's actually where the TOW2 did hit.
Myself, we're ready, sir. Medic. He's right dead.
Good job.
Ready to attack, control.
One less commie. We commies, right up. Get in formation.
Do you not have smoke anymore? No, you don't. Okay, okay, run.
We got a man down. My
Ooh.
staff and myself. Fall back. Everyone out.
Recon unit. Okay, sir.
Right on the mark.
Okay.
Grab the binoculars, Corporal.
Yes, sir. 10 degrees up. Fire.
Yes, Captain.
Wait. What happened to our Apache?
Copy.
Enemy has AA over there. Okay.
Tommy's nearby.
Yes, Captain.
Target neutralized. AG loaded. Ready to.
Everybody, check your ammo.
I believe I killed the AA over here, so Apaches should do a good job there.
And ready.
Uh,
Used up all our ammo, sir.
you two need to get back up to strength.
Artillery at your orders. Winchester, go on, control. Bullseye.
Okay, decent job.
Ready to transport. War Daddy to Red Leader. I am listening.
Okay, let's go.
War Daddy to Red Leader. I
Ow.
am listening.
Fucking sniper.
Gonna blow! I spot movements. Prepare to engage. Some extra eyes, sir.
Hit! War Daddy to Red Leader. I am listening.
Go on, control. Short ammunition. I spot movements. Prepare to engage. Waiting for order. I am in charge here. Down, it's too hot here.
Where do you need us, sir? Ammo depleted.
I have nothing else planned for this afternoon. Waiting for order.
Enemy at 3 o'clock high. Hit! Someone need a guardian angel?
Move!
ATAS is around. And there come the new Gepards.
What are your orders?
My engine is on fire.
Fuck.
Medic!
Too close.
Let's have a look around.
There comes the new Gepard gang.
Everybody, check your ammo. I spot movements. Yes, sir. Don't do anything I move. Just get me out of here. The enemy's cut to pieces.
Fucking hell, chaparrals. Really?
Second platoon, ready, sir. We've got assault formation. Ryan, get down. At your orders, Captain. Well done, guys. Take cover, Lieutenant.
Fucking hell.
We stop here. You have orders, Captain? Roger. Redeploying. Out. War Daddy to Red Leader. I spot movements. Prepare to engage.
Belgians are so fucking imba right now.
Copy that, Raven Leader.
I mean, I love it because I play them, but playing against them is so painful. What the fuck?
Watch out for the commies. We'll deploy at this position. Winchester. Ready. I'm out. Over. Ready, sir. Orders are clear. Go ahead. This is a story you will tell your grandchildren. Radio check. Okay, sir.
Okay, you get sirs.
I spot movements. Prepare to engage. One less common. Loud and clear.
We got killed over here. Oh fuck, okay.
Slow.
Yeah, CB
Yes, sir.
got pushed out here.
On the mark. We can't take it anymore.
Someone need a guardian.
Engage on site.
I got another one of my little bird kills.
Ready, sir. Let's have a look around. Watch out for the red. Hit. I am listening, Captain. Bomber ready. Right. Copy that, Raven Leader. Waiting.
Another Gepard.
They spotted us. At your orders. Watch out for the red. Enemy spotted.
Oh,
Yes,
come on.
Captain. I have nothing else planned for this afternoon. instructions. Get out now. One more hit and we're done.
Enemy
Tank ready. Reverse, but keep facing the enemy.
Just get me out of here.
Captain. Closing on them, sir.
I didn't bring the recon as a recon unit. Shit.
Medic. Good job, gun. Yes, Captain.
Enemy.
Closing on them, sir.
Oh, get points.
Checklist
You
complete.
gotta be like that.
We can't take it anymore. Attention. Adjust. Medic. I am in charge here. Out of ammo. Commies, right up. Get in formation. What are your orders, sir? Let's go, and watch out for the Ruskies.
Wait, what?
Radio Roger. As you command, sir. Commies, right up. Get in formation. Need a ride? One less.
Ah, okay.
At your orders. They spotted us! This is a story you will tell your grandchildren. Right on the mark. Finger on trigger. Commies, right up. Get in formation. Red 6, mount it up. Medic! Squadron ready.
You good sir can go there. You good sir can go there.
He's right dead. I am listening. Where? Take cover, Lieutenant!
But Vito is a trouble.
Platoon is Ryan. Get orders are clear. Go ahead. Winchester.
Fuck.
Touchdown. Attention.
4 minutes. Okay.
Someone need a guardian angel?
I spot medic.
You have to
Sighted
go.
at 12 o'clock. Awaiting changing position.
So shoppies. Do you want to? No, you don't want to.
Recon unit
Okay.
at your order. Closing on them. Ryan, get down.
Enemy at 3 o'clock high.
Stinger from over there does want to though.
Right dead. I am listening. Everyone out. Assault formation. On me. Ready for trophy hunting? Ryan, get down.
Ah,
On the mark. Watch out for the comms. Waiting for instructions.
just need more infantry here.
In order, sir. Right on the mark.
The captain and his crew welcome you aboard.
We need ammo here. One less commie. Waiting for instructions.
Okay.
Enemy spotted.
You good sir.
Clear. Go ahead.
Hit!
Need to just finally kill them.
I've got him. Captain. To all units.
2 minutes something. Oh fuck.
Heads down.
Oh, that's the Iltis.
We stop here. I have nothing else planned for this afternoon.
Can we run that down? As I say that, I absolutely fuck up the action over here.
I'm hit. I'm hit. He's right dead. Mice, let's move quickly. Everyone out. Right on the mark. Platoon is formed and ready. Commies, right up.
Let you run back there.
Need a ride?
Dab helicopter.
Closing on them, sir. Recon unit at your order. On the mark.
You just run around there.
Baker, fire and maneuver.
Okay, they just murdered us up there.
Get down.
Be careful.
This is such a stupid game.
Loud and clear. Winchester. Any target? Bullseye.
We have orders, boys.
I'm pulling out.
The Tommy's right up. Get in formation.
1 minute.
Checklist completed.
We
Ready to
just
go.
push.
I got
I
it.
have no idea what he's talking about.
Ammo depleted.
What is so wow in this?
Ours. Ryan, get down. We've got this. Enemy at 3 o'clock high.
Orders are clear. Go ahead.
Why did you show side armor there? And why did you focus the ASR and not the Leo? Like, that's a way stupider.
Medic. Ready.
We're gonna die.
Beware. Tommy's nearby.
GG.
Medic.
This was a wild one. But we did it. We still did it. What a fight. Sparrow planes feel a bit better. It's a good step up, but I have to play them more to really get a handle on them. I can't tell you like how much better they really are. They are better, that's for sure. Like you have the feeling immediately that when the missile goes out at the same time as the Soviet ones, and you don't get stressed out before you're hit and stuff. Like there is a good improvement, but I can't tell you by how much exactly. So yeah, guys, I think this was a good one. We're gonna end it here for now. Let's see if there's somebody we can rate. That is no Wano players. Okay, I sent you over to a friend of ours who played this game in the past. Who's just a nice chap. He's playing Starship Troopers Extermination right now. Wait, is that game fixed now? Wasn't that the one that wasn't doing so well? Well, we'll figure it out. And see you all next time, guys. Bye bye, and have a great night.